Even though this video contains information on the financial markets and imagery of financial instruments, I am not a financial advisor, an introducing broker, or anyone of any licensed or professional capacity within the finance industry. I am simply showcasing my subconscious mind work as a subconscious mind specialist. Nothing in this video is, nor should it be considered financial advice. You should always consult with a licensed professional pertaining to any financial instruments or financial investments that you want to make. Don't talk to me. That ain't me. The following video is how to accomplish any goal, part 3, anything is possible, in a lecture consisting of a total of 7 parts. My ultimate hope for this video is that it assists you in understanding that you really can accomplish any goal. You really can. All right, now on to part 3.
Have people control the robots remotely. So this is that technology right here, just showcasing really what's possible. Because to me, it's a belief, whether or not he did do it, whether or not they were being controlled, whatever. Here we go. You can hear the robots speaking right here.
How's your night going, sir?
Good. I said, are you being remote controlled?
Today, I'm assisted by a human. I'm not yet fully autonomous.
Thank you.
Here you go, sir.
What's really possible, right? Elon Musk has a company named Neuralink, and Neuralink is all dealing with biological technology. Now, we're going to utilize that phrase and that word later on, but in a different context, okay? Biological technology, though, pertaining to Elon Musk, is talking about putting computer parts or robotic parts or technology into the human body for the purpose of benefit, okay? For the purpose of the human life experience becoming better. All right, so right here, we got some tweets from Elon Musk. He says, the first Neuralink product is called telepathy. And he says that it'll enable the control of your phone or computer and almost any device just by thinking. It says the initial users will be those who lost their use of their limbs. And he then goes into, imagine if Stephen Hawking could communicate faster than a speed typist or auctioneer. That's the goal. Now, looking even deeper into telepathy, because that's what he's referring to. That's what he's saying. He's going to call this product, and this product is dealing with the human mind being able to communicate with technology via an implant. Telepathy, the definition Google says, is the idea that one person can communicate with another person's mind without using words or physical signals. It's a form of extrasensory perception. It then goes into saying that telepathy comes from the ancient Greek word. It says that it was coined in 1882 by Frederick W.H. Myers, who was the founder of a society in 1882. A society for psychical research. That's very interesting. It then goes on to say, while some parapsychological research has produced favorable results, the scientific community generally considers telepathy to be pseudoscience. Telepathy experiments have been criticized for a lack of proper controls and repeatability. So they're saying that there has been some favorable results with some of the research, but the general scientific community, they say is pseudoscience. And then on top of that, you got Elon Musk coming out utilizing this concept, telepathy, for his technology, showcasing that it is possible, at least if Elon Musk does it, right? If Elon Musk does it, it's possible. And then I hear you say,
but they're talking about putting in a chip. And this definition is talking about the mind being able to communicate with another mind.
In 1882, you had scientists who were looking into it. You have Elon Musk who is looking into it. There are scientists actually studying these fields, studying these industries, regardless of if what the general public thinks. There's still people that study it. So if there is this concept of, in general, something not being possible, how are people studying it? For me, it's not an argument. It's about whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. Why? Because you want to do it. Period. We live in here And we just always being shocked every day. Oh, new technology. I didn't know that existed. Oh, knew this, knew that. Just continuously living in this state of shock when we know the one thing that is constant is change. The one thing, us as humans, innovation is the thing that literally drives mankind. Innovation, constantly. So, if you want to innovate, but then say, but there's a limitation to my innovation, I can only go this far, then you'll be standing there, sitting there behind that line that you've drawn, honestly waiting for somebody else to step over that line and bring forward that innovative concept that honestly you could have done if you just believed you could, because it's all dealing with beliefs. And we will have a specific whole lecture on exactly what are beliefs. But you can understand what I'm saying. You can begin to perhaps interface with these beliefs right now as I talk about it. It's a specific belief. What is really possible to you? What can you actually do? You can do a whole lot. You can reach your goal. Trust me. You can reach your goal. Talking about what's possible. Look right here. Here goes the Elon Musk. We're gonna continue on. He showed some robots a few weeks back. And the robots were walking and talking. He showed the cars. They was driving themselves, talking about the robo taxi or cyber cab, whatever it's called. All of this stuff from the movies, I, Robot, and people were at the event talking to the robots saying, are you being controlled by a human or are you not? And the people were explaining, they were like responding, or the robots, not people, the robots were responding saying they were being aided by human assistance currently, but in the future that won't be the case. And then people on Twitter, they were showcasing the technology of that may have been being used, that Elon Musk perhaps was using to have people control the robots remotely. So this is that technology right here, just showcasing really what's possible. Because to me, it's a belief, whether or not he did do it, whether or not they were being controlled, whatever. Here you go. You can hear the robots speaking right here.
How's your night going, sir?
Good. I said, are you being remote controlled?
Today, I'm assisted by a human. I'm not yet fully autonomous.
Thank you.
Here you go, sir.
Got it.
Okay, I have a more important question. Are you fully autonomous right now, or are you being controlled by a human?
I am not fully autonomous yet. I am operating under the assistance of a human right now.
Got it. Okay.
Look at that technology, though. Even if they're not being, even if a human is controlling them, to be able to do that is something else. Look at this with Mark Zuckerberg. He's showcasing the Iron Man glasses. Look at this.
I was one of the first people outside of Meta to try Orion. For about 2 hours, I used the glasses to browse the web, play games, and video call with people through Messenger. Oh, and Mark Zuckerberg beat me in Pong.
Look at this. They over here playing with some glasses. It ain't no big goggle headset. It's some glasses, and they able to see. And Mark Zuckerberg talked about how it was 10 years of R&D that went into these glasses. And these glasses aren't even going to be products. 10 years of R&D. 10 years ago, they started developing those products. We know R&D takes place for all of these products. So how long was the robots in research and development? What is really possible? For real, if they can do these concepts, these things from these films, why can't you? Honestly. Let's go a little bit deeper about beliefs. One of the things that I am highly passionate about, the financial markets. Ain't that something? You ain't think I was going to say that, did you? Financial literacy, that's something that I'm highly interested in. And I delve deep into the idea of me being able to control my finances. And 5 years of intensive study. I'm talking about every day studying the markets. People have, hypnotists, all right, subconscious specialists. There are two different beliefs when it comes to investing and trading. First belief is that it's all random. Markets move based upon people's participation in them. And it's all random and gambling. But then there's another belief. There's another belief that it's a specific profession that people within that field study and are aware of, and they have an expertise in that field. Therefore, they have a particular process that they utilize to make successful trades and investments. Those are two different beliefs, though. Now, these two different beliefs, in my opinion, do not have to conflict with each other. They can exist within two different people. All right. Now, the same person, you have to make a decision on whether or not you're going to believe that it's random or whether or not you're going to believe that it's a profession. You have to make that decision. But nonetheless, you can see these two beliefs. 5 years of intensive study has resulted in me being able to actually have my own system, my own strategy, and I work with a team, a trading pod, and we've been doing our thing. I'm talking about 5 years of intensive study, 3 years of specific intensive simulations, and we on our way. Look at this.
Okay, so this financial instrument that we're looking at right here is called NASDAQ, which is comprised of the top 100 technology companies in the United States of America. And when you look at this price movement right here, I'm going to get rid of these lines because I don't need these lines on there. The point is not for you to try to interpret what those lines mean. The point is for you to just follow along with what I'm saying. And in 2025, my trading pod and I will come out and have a lecture talking about our perspective on trading and investing in the financial markets. We'll talk about win rates, systems, strategies. We'll even talk about the general public's perception on wealth, trading, investing in general, and all that stuff. But right now, I just want to talk about my perspective on the financial markets and how that correlates to the subconscious mind and life in general. All right. So when it comes to this price movement right here, price went up. And some people have a general assumption that people only make money from the financial markets when the markets do go up, but that's not necessarily the case. You can put in an investment to profit when price goes up, and you can also put in an investment to profit when price goes down. Okay, so what it really boils down to is being able to identify when price is going to go up and when it will go down. Being able to identify the triggers for price, and then being able to execute based upon what it is that you were able to identify. Now, this is the same concept that I have towards life in the subconscious mind. Life has its ups, and then it has its downs. And what it really boils down to is being able to identify the triggers. Because when you can identify the triggers for when life is about to go up, you can really prepare yourself, and really ride that wave up. And it's the same thing when you can identify the triggers for when a down may occur. You can prepare yourself and maybe even profit off of that downward movement in life. So it's really a understanding of how life has ups and downs, and just because it's an up doesn't then make it, swimming and we're great and da-da-da-da. And just because it's a down does not then mean, it's terrible and woe is me. And this understanding for me came to be because I'm strongly interested in the financial markets. It's very important for you to choose your goal to be in line with something you're really interested in. I've never heard anybody ever compare the financial markets to the subconscious mind. Okay, like that's something I came up with based upon my own studies, my own education. All right, and the only way I can come up with that is because I am extremely interested in these subjects. That's why I'm just emphasizing it's really not about copying. It's really not about competing or comparing. It's really about focusing on what it is that you like, because the things that you like, you're gonna spend as much time as you possibly can working on those things, trying to figure those things out. It won't be laborious. It won't be anything that is other than productive work for you, because you're actually interested in what it is that you're doing. And if other people have something to say about your goal, your dream, whatever it is you're manifesting or working towards, what they got to say won't matter, because you're actually interested in what it is that you're working on. And when you get to where it is you're working towards getting to, shoot, what they got to say really won't matter. It's just really important that you focus on yourself, focus on what it is that you're interested in, and stay focused on that. Don't look at what other people are doing. Don't look at what other people are saying. Look for inspiration, but never look for comparison or for competition. All of that stuff is a waste of time. Focus on you. You got it.
In simulation, able to do it. And we en route, okay? We en route. I just want to really point out, if Elon Musk can work in the field of telepathy and robotics, and Mark Zuckerberg can work in these fields of technology, and I can understand the subconscious mind through education, through intensive study, utilize this education and intensive study, be able to read markets and make profitable transactions in simulation, then why can't you achieve your goal? Why is it so impossible? Come on, for real, why is it impossible? It's not impossible. That's my point. It's not impossible. And from all that, I also want to get into the point of...
This concludes part 3, Anything is Possible, of How to Accomplish Any Goal. I want to thank you for watching. I'm also in my hypnotherapy residency, so if you would like to work with me one-on-one and you would like me to assist you in you reaching your goals, be sure to email me at 2millionhypnosis@gmail.com. Also, go to my website, Yakeem.com, to sign up for my newsletter. All those that sign up will get a free hypnosis package upon my grand opening as a thank you for signing up to my newsletter. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Mr. 2Million. I want to thank you for watching again. I'm Mr. 2Million, Yakeem Tatum, signing out. Have a good one. Peace. I'll see you in part 4.